Today is day one of Diddy's RICO trial, the federal trial that kicked off in New York City. And what started off with the opening statements, it turned out to be one of the wildest courtroom days in hip hop pretty much ever. Now we're talking about the leaked video that they're talking about, naked escapes, alleged bribery, parties that are called freak-offs, and a male worker took the stand exposing exactly what happened when he gets behind the wall with Diddy and goes to party. Now Diddy is facing heavy federal charges, trafficking, racketeering, and transporting individuals across state line. Now he's pleaded not guilty to all of these charges. Prosecutor Emily Johnson wasted no time. Now she told the jury in the opening statements, "You're about to hear 20 years of the defendant's crimes. Sleeping crimes, arson, bribery," and she painted Diddy as a mastermind who used his fame and inner circle to control, abuse, and silence women. Started with Cassie, his former girlfriend and signed artist. They're saying Cassie is the government's star witness. They say prosecutors say Diddy regularly beat her, forced her into acts with male escorts, and filmed it all to use as blackmail. And what they're saying that Diddy called souvenirs of her worst nights. They say he once chased her down with a weapon and a bodyguard after hearing she was with another man, and that he paid $100,000 in a brown paper bag to recover a hotel footage showing him putting hands on her in 2016. That same footage was played for jurors today in court, showing Diddy dragging her by her hoodie, kicking her, and throwing a vase. Now one of the first witnesses was Israel Flores, a former Intercontinental Hotel security guard. He told the jury that after the assault with Cassie was in the corner and that he tried to help her, but one of Diddy's private bodyguards blocked him from her. Later, Diddy offered the same security guard a stack of money and said, "Don't tell anyone what you just saw." And the hotel bodyguard replied that he did not want his money. He even recorded the footage on his phone just so his wife would believe him when he said what happened. And then it got even more crazier. Daniel Phillip, a male escort, testified when he testified about multiple encounters involving Cassie and Diddy. He said he was originally booked under the impression that it was a bachelorette party, but when he arrived, Cassie met him in red lingerie, a red wig, and heels. She told him this, she says, "It's my birthday, my husband wanted to do something special for me." That husband was Diddy, who watched Phillip and Cassie get down. They said he filmed and sometimes directed everything with phrases like, "Put more baby oil on," "Pretend you just met at the airport." Phillip said that he was paid up to $6,000 per session, but he would have done it for free. He said it was exciting to be in that world, he told the court. But then came the moment that the entire courtroom went dead silent. Phillip said during one encounter, Diddy snapped. He threw a liquor bottle at Cassie and yelled, "When I tell you to come here, you come here now." Phillip then heard slaps from the other room, and then suddenly Cassie ran out with no clothes on, screaming, and jumped into his lap, shaking and crying. I'm sorry," she kept saying. Phillip didn't move. He was terrified because Diddy's security was right there and no one knew what he was dealing with. Diddy's lawyer came up with a very different narrative. He told his jurors that he wasn't moving girls across the line. It was messy adult relationships. She admitted that Diddy had a temper and he did abuse women and he had even been mean, but insisted domestic violence is not the trafficking word. She called Cassie jealous, said that she chose to stay for 11 years and ran off with another man, the same trainer that Diddy had hired for her. "This is about love, jealousy, and infidelity and money," she told the court. Inside the court, Diddy was seen nodding in agreement when his lawyer said that he was guilty of misdeeds, just not for those crimes. The day ended with the courtroom still tense. Cassie did not take the stand yet, but it is expected for her to do it this week. And when she does, it'll be the first time she's faced Diddy since Kim Porter's funeral. Before leaving, Diddy turned to his family, made a heart sign with his hands, and was escorted by the U.S. Marshals. Meanwhile, the court is preparing for even more graphic testimony coming up. More witnesses under fake names, and possibly more footage of what the government is calling freak-offs. Still videos that the juror will be forced to watch. This is only day one, and already the courtroom has seen a lot. Violence, bribery, and blackmail. And if half of this sticks, this isn't going to be a fall for grace for Diddy. It's going to be a fall of an empire. I'll be breaking down this daily. No fluff. Subscribe for raw trial footage. For no fluff, just entertainment, unfiltered versions, and bonus breakdowns. Tomorrow we might hear that Cassie took the stand. Today was a sign of what's to come. The trial's about to explode. That's all we got for IDN. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn the post notifications on and like the video. Get me in the comments and let me know what you think. Day one was interesting. Unfortunately, it is a federal trial, so we can't have the courtroom footage and things like that, like a state trial will be with Young Thug and etc., etc. I'll try to be as detailed as possible and get all the information in one video for each day. So make sure you subscribe for part 2, day 2 tomorrow.